Hey guys, guess what I've been doing all day? Yeah, I've been working on paper for my digital media class, and it is probably the most pretentious thing I've ever written, and I just like have to stop and like cringe after every paragraph, and I'm just like, ugh, no, this is so gross. I just want to stab myself. Like, there's one line where I'm like, and now what do we define as the term whore? And ugh, yuck, yuck. Why am I taking this intro class? Oh, so I can take the really cool film classes. Ugh, death. Anyway, we're not here to talk about my life. We're here to talk about sex ed at Hogwarts and whether that's a thing or not. Okay, so I was reading a fanfic. I think it was 3 days ago. And the thing about fanfics is, when the characters are engaging in sexual activities, I get super paranoid when they don't mention they're using protection, because I'm like, oh great, someone's gonna get pregnant, and it didn't say pregnant in the freaking description. I'm not a huge fan of reading pregnancy fics. I think I've read like one because it was a rose scorpius and it was delicate and still delicate. And it was just such a quality fic that, like, you know, I read it because it was a quality rose and scorpius fic, and it's hard to find quality rose and scorpius fics. Like, now they're getting more popular, but in the beginning they weren't so good. Anyway, so that was the only one I've actually enjoyed. And usually, like, when I'm just like, no, I don't want this. I wanted to read about them being cute and not having to deal with these emotional issues. I didn't want a pregnancy, so it gets me super, super, like, ugh. But then, after a while, if they just never mention it, but no one seems to be getting pregnant, it's great. Yeah, in this fic, they don't mention it for a while. I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be one of those. And then there's a pregnancy scare, and I'm like, no, what? And then I'm like, wait a minute. You have been having sex for like a year now. And you have just had a pregnancy scare now. Like, first of all, how is that? Because you're not mentioning any protection. So, like, how is it, like, what was going on? And then suddenly in my mind, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This is James and Lily. These are both very intelligent people. Do they not have sex ed at Hogwarts? Did they not, like, teach people sex ed? Because I'm like, I feel like if they knew, like, they would, like, be smart and, like, have protected sex. So I'm just, like, really confused how they had a pregnancy scare and, like, what was going on. So yeah, do they have sex ed at Hogwarts? And, like, who teaches that? Like, oh my god, if McGonagall taught that, that would be hilarious. Oh, I would pee myself. I would pay money to see McGonagall teach sex ed to, like, Ron and Fred and George. Oh my god, that would be great. Oh my gosh, no, and then Harry, I feel like, would just be, like, super uncomfortable the entire time, and Hermione would be, like, taking notes and diagrams and be like, no, I have to, oh my god, just picturing all of these characters in this class. Draco Malfoy would be, like, such a turd. Ugh, love that kid. Cormac McLaggen, ugh, gross. He'd be awful. Pansy and, I don't know how Pansy and Lavender and Parvati, I feel like, would all have, like, the same reaction of, like, nyeh, like, you know what I mean, like those obnoxious girls in your health class that are always like, yeah, oh my gosh, but, like, then they're the ones who end up getting pregnant. Whoops. Should have paid attention in health class like Hermione did. Whoops. So, yeah, comment below about your thoughts about sex ed at Hogwarts. I hope you all have a great rest of the week. And I hope you guys never have to write pretentious papers like I do. Okay, bye.